Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is The Great Sentences. In this channel, I'm going to read passages from classic novels to give you a sense of the prose of some of these works. Today's novel is Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. In this passage, the bishop is in his garden. That's about all you need to know. It seemed as though it were a sort of rite with him to prepare himself for sleep by meditating in the presence of the great spectacle of the starry firmament. Sometimes late at night, if the two women were awake, they would hear him slowly walking the paths. He was out there alone with himself, composed, tranquil, adoring, comparing the serenity of his heart with the serenity of the skies, moved in the darkness by the visible splendors of the constellations in the invisible splendor of God, opening his soul to the thoughts that fall from the unknown. In such moments, offering up his heart at the hour when the flowers of night emit their perfume, lit like a lamp in the center of the starry night, expanding in ecstasy in the midst of creation's universal radiance. Perhaps he could not have told what was happening in his own mind. He felt something floating away from him, and something descending upon him, mysterious exchanges of the soul with the universe. He contemplated the grandeur and the presence of God, the eternity of the future, that strange mystery, the eternity of the past, a stranger mystery, all the infinities hidden deep in every direction, and without trying to comprehend the incomprehensible, he saw it. He did not study God. He was dazzled by him. He reflected on the magnificent union of atoms, which give visible form to nature, revealing forces by recognizing them, creating individualities in union, proportions in extension, the innumerable in the infinite, and through light producing beauty. These unions are forming and dissolving continually, from which come life and death. He would sit on a wooden bench leaning against a decrepit trellis and look at the stars through the irregular outlines of his fruit trees. This quarter of an acre of ground, so sparingly planted, so cluttered with shed and ruins, was dear to him and satisfied him. What more was needed by this old man, who divided the leisure hours of his life, where he had so little leisure, between gardening in the daytime and contemplation at night? Was this narrow enclosure with the sky for a background not space enough for him to adore God in his most beautiful, most sublime works? Indeed, is that not everything? What more do you need? A little garden to walk in and immensity to reflect on. At his feet, something to cultivate and gather. Above his head, something to study and meditate on. A few flowers on earth and all the stars in heaven. That's Victor Hugo, Les Miserables. Thank you.